In this video lecture, I would like to discuss about the physical chemistry experiment, that is pHmetry. The aim of the experiment is to determine the acidic and basic dissociation constants of amino acid and its isoelectric point. To determine the acidic and basic dissociation constants of an amino acid and its isoelectric point. So first of all, let us see what is a acidic and basic dissociation constant. Acidic dissociation constant measures the strength of the acid, and basic dissociation constant measures the strength of the base. Acid is a substance which is a proton donor, and base is a substance which is a proton acceptor. So the dissociation constant of the acid is denoted by the symbol Ka. So suppose we want to determine the dissociation constant of acid, general acid Ha. So we can write here the dissociation of this acid H plus and anion A minus. So the equilibrium constant or dissociation constant, it is equal to concentration of the hydrogen ion into concentration of the anion divided by concentration of the acid, undissociated acid Ha. Similarly, the derivation for the dissociation constant for base. Suppose this is a base where it is dissociated as so we can determine the dissociation constant for the base. So it will be like this: concentration of the hydroxyl ion divided by concentration of the base. So in this experiment, I would like to determine the dissociation constant of acids and base. Now amino acid, it is having both types of the properties. It is a acid, it shows acidic property in acidic medium, and it shows basic property in basic medium. So in acidic medium, let us see here amino acid. It can be written as NH2RCOOH. It contains both types of the functional groups, amino group as well as carboxylic group. So therefore, it is showing both types of the properties, acidic property as well as basic property. So in acidic medium, in presence of hydrogen ion, it shows it will accept the proton from the acid, and there is a formation of this cationic species. So it shows a basic property in acidic medium. It will accept the proton, and in basic medium, it shows acidic property. So you can see here in the basic medium, it will donate the proton, and it is converted to in this species in basic medium. It is NH2R COO minus and H2. So in basic medium, it shows acidic property, and in acidic medium, it shows basic property. So in this way, amino acid is having both types of the character. So in this experiment, we want to determine the acidic and basic dissociation constants of amino acids. So what are the requirements for the experiment? pH meter is required to measure the pH, glass electrode, then 250 ml standard volumetric flask. The important solutions which are required to perform this experiment, it is zero point 0.1 normal NaOH and zero point 0.1 normal SCl, or 0.1 molar NaOH and zero point 0.1 molar SCl. And on the same time, we also required 0.1 molar amino acid, that is glycine solution. And this amino acid is having both types of the characters. So these are the requirements. Then to start the experiment, first of all, we have to standardize the pH meter. After the standardization, in part first, there are two parts are given in this experiment. In the part first of all, we have to dilute the given amino acid solution to 50 ml. So for that purpose, we have to take 50 ml of 0.1 normal amino acid solution into 50 ml dilution flask, and it is to be diluted with distilled water up to the mark. Then in a beaker, we have to take 50 ml of the diluted amino acid solution. We have to take 50 ml of diluted amino acid solution in a beaker. In that beaker, we have to take 50 ml of the diluted amino acid solution. Okay. So this is 50 ml of diluted amino acid solution. Okay. Diluted amino acid solution, which is now having the concentration 0.02 molar, because it is a diluted solution. And in this diluted solution, we have to dip the glass electrode, and that glass electrode is it is connected to the pH meter to measure the pH of the solution. So let us see the experimental setup. Pipette out 50 ml of the diluted solution in a 100 ml beaker. Introduce the combined glass electrode and record the pH. In the meantime, we have to fill the burette with 0.1 normal HCl solution. In the burette, we have to fill 0.1 normal HCl solution, and from the burette, we have to add 1 ml of the 0.1 normal HCl solution into this beaker. With the help of the burette, we have to add 1 ml of HCl solution first. So due to the addition of the HCl from the burette, the pH of the solution goes on decreasing, because in acidic medium, the pH of the solution goes on decreasing. Okay, so in the diluted amino acid solution, we have to add the hydrogen ions. Means this, in presence of the hydrogen ions. So this amino acid actually it is shows basic character. It will accept the proton converted to this. So therefore it is a proton acceptor, and the pH goes on reducing. Then let us see the observation table here. So this is the observation table for this experiment. We have to take nearly about 10 experiment. We have to take nearly about 10 readings here. For 0 means without addition of HCl, just we have to note the pH. Okay, and when we are adding the 1 ml of the 0.1 normal HCl from the burette, we have to note the pH here. So due to the addition of the 0.1 normal HCl solution from the burette, the pH get reduces here. So the approximate reading, the first reading, it is around 3.75. Second reading, it is around 3.50 like that. So in this way, pH goes on decreasing. And last reading, after the addition of the 9 ml of 0.1 normal HCl solution, it is supposed to be 2.15 like that. So the pH of the solution goes on decreasing due to the addition of the 0.1 normal HCl solution from the burette. So after taking the reading, we have to do the calculation. So let us determine the activity here, activity of the solution So it is calculated by normality of the HCl, it is 0.1. Volume of the HCl, whatever the volume we have added here, suppose for first reading it is 1 ml. Normality of HCl activity, you can do the calculation. I would like to show the first calculation here. Normality of HCl it is 0.1. Volume of HCl it is 1, and total volume it is 50 ml amino acid solution we have taken, and from the burette we added 1 ml of the zero point 0.1 normal HCl, so total volume it is equal to 51. So we have to write that here, that calculation. Then we can determine the concentration of the hydrogen ion by taking the antilog of minus pH. So put that value here, determine the x according to this formula, then take the logarithm of that value log x, and final calculation it is here pk1. Pk1 it is a acidic dissociation constant. Okay, acidic dissociation constant. So it is having the equation pH minus log x. So after completing all the calculations, then we have to take the mean pk1 of all these 9 readings. Okay, so this is the table 1, titration of amino acid with 0.1 normal HCl solution. So in this case, the initial reading without addition of the 0.1 normal HCl, it is around supposed to be 6.5. So when you are adding the HCl solution from the burette in acidic medium, the pH is going to be decreasing. Okay. So now let us see the second part now, to determine the basic dissociation constant in presence of the base. The amino acid shows acidic property. You can see here this reaction in presence of the base OH minus ion. It donates the proton. So it shows the acidic property in presence of the base, means it is a proton donor. So the base becomes neutralized with the help of this amino acid. So let us see what is the variation in the pH there. So the part 2, the second part can be performed in this way. We have to take 50 ml of the diluted amino acid once again in the 100 ml beaker, introduce the glass electrode, and first of all take the 0 reading without addition of the HCl, record the pH. Then in the burette we have to take 0.1 normal NaOH solution, and as like of the part 1, we have to add each time 1 ml of the 0.1 normal NaOH solution in the 50 ml diluted amino acid. So as now we are adding the NaOH, that is a base hydroxyl ions, the pH is going to be increasing. The pH of the solution goes on increasing here in the basic medium. Okay, so record the pH and take all the readings. So the observation table for this part 2, it will be like this. You can see here, this is the observation table. So in basic medium, the amino acid shows increase in pH. So supposed to be first reading it is around 7.95. Second reading it is around 8.20, like that. So pH it is going to be increasing here. So last reading it is supposed to be 10.85, like that. So pH of the solution is going to be increasing due to the addition of the NaOH from the burette. So it means that in the basic medium, the pH goes on increasing. So in this way, amino acid shows both acidic as well as basic properties. In presence of the acid, it shows the basic property, and in presence of the base, it shows the acidic property. So by the same way, we can we can show all the calculations here. And finally, we have to calculate the pK2, that is basic dissociation constant, using this formula. Then we have to take the mean of this, mean pK2. Okay. And after doing this mean pK2, then we want to determine here pH at isoelectronic point. pH at iso. So how it can be determined? Just add pK1, means mean pK1, plus pK2, then it is divided by 2. So we are getting the pH at isoelectric point. It is the point at which the amino acid shows the half pH value. Suppose pK1 it is around 2.5 here and pK2 it is around 9.5 and it is divided by 2, so it is 6.0 here. So pH at isoelectric point it is 6.0. So we have to represent the results in the tabular form: pK1 of the given amino acid, then pK2 of the given amino acid, and pH at isoelectric point. So the results should be represented into the tabular form. So thus in this way, in this experiment, the amino acids can be titrated in acidic medium and in the basic medium. In the acidic medium, it shows decrease in the pH, and in the basic medium, it shows increase in the pH. So we have to perform two titrations here. We have to perform two type of the titrations. First one, titrating with 0.1 normal HCl solution, and second one, titrating with 0.1 normal NaOH solution. Okay, so I would like to show to you now the experimental part here. Now I am going to show the experimental part here belongs to this experiment. Today we are going to perform the experiment on pH metry. The aim of the experiment is to determine the acidic and basic dissociation constant of an amino acid and its isoelectric point. So for this experiment we require only three solutions. So I would like to show that three solutions which required to us. The 0.1 molar amino acid. So this is the 0.1 molar amino acid. Second solution it is 0.1 molar HCl. So this is the 0.1 molar HCl solution. And third solution that is required it is 0.1 molar NaOH. So HCl and NaOH are required for the titration purpose. They can be used as a diluent solution. Now, to perform this experiment, we can use the instrument. This is the pH meter. You can see here. So pH meter measures the pH of the solution. What is pH? pH is a negative logarithm to the base 10 concentration of hydrogen ions. So to measure the pH of the solution, this is the glass electrode here. So with the help of this glass electrode, we can measure the pH of the solution. Okay. So experimental setup is ready now here. So now we want to take the 50 ml solution of diluted glycine. So this is the glycine solution where we have taken 50 ml of 0.1 molar glycine solution here, and in that solution we have added distilled water. It is diluted up to the mark, and from this diluted solution in this beaker we have taken 50 ml of that diluted solution. Now I would like to titrate the solution now. So Akanksha has to take the reading now. Now C is going to take the reading. In a burette, 0.1 molar HCl solution is filled already. In a beaker, C has taken 50 ml of the diluted solution of glycine. Glass electrode is dipped into that solution. Now C is going to add the HCl from the burette. 1 ml HCl C has to add now. 1 ml HCl. Now stir the solution. Shake the solution with the help of the stirrer glass rod, which is given there. Now what happens here, due to the addition of the HCl, the pH of the solution is going to be decreasing. So you can see in the instrument there is a variation in the pH. So pH is going to be decreasing now. Let us wait for some time. It remains constant. Okay. The pH, the reading should be constant in the pH meter. So it is around 3.38. It is around 3.38. Okay. Now
she is going to add 2 ml of HCl solution. Second reading. Shake the solution. Now you can see in the instrument the pH is going to be decreasing. Why pH is decreasing? Because we are adding the acid solution from the burette. We are adding the acid solution from the burette. The pH is going to be decreasing. Okay, so you can see here. It is around, wait for some time. It is around 2.16. Take the third reading. Take the third reading now. Okay. Shake the solution. Shake the solution here. So what is this reading? 2.23. So in this way we have to take the reading up to the 9 ml. Okay. In this way we have to take the reading up to the 9 ml. Stop. तर आता आपण दुसऱ्या पार्टला सुरुवात करतोय. बेसिक डिसोसिएशन कॉन्स्टंट आपल्याला डिटरमाइन करायचं आहे. तो सेकंड पार्ट इट इज द टायट्रेशन विथ 0.1 नॉर्मल NaOH. ब्युरेट मध्ये ऑलरेडी 0.1 नॉर्मल NaOH भरलेलं आहे. बीकर मध्ये आपण फ्रेश 50 ml ग्लायसिनचं सोल्युशन घेतलेलं आहे आणि आपण आता सेकंड पार्टला सुरुवात करतोय. वी आर गोइंग टू टायट्रेट दॅट अमिनो ऍसिड सोल्युशन विथ NaOH solution. So add 1 ml. Add 1 ml of 0.1 normal NaOH solution, and we want to see what is the change in the pH. Shake the solution. So you can see there in the instrument after shaking the solution by addition of NaOH. In basic medium the pH is going to be increasing. The pH is going to be increasing there. The instrument shows rise in the reading. So just wait for some time where the constant reading can be seen in the instrument. We have to note that reading. So I think it is around 8.13. Okay. Now add second ml, second reading now. Second reading. Shake the solution. So when we are adding the NaOH from the burette, once again there is an increase in the pH. Now you can see in the instrument the rise in the pH is there. It is around 8.72. So write this reading 8.72. Similarly take the third reading. Addition of 1 ml NaOH 0.1 normal. So once again there is a rise in the reading there. So pH will be increasing due to the addition of the NaOH from the burette. So in the basic medium pH is going to be increasing here. So you can see the pH is increases. It is around 9.08. Okay. So in this way we have to take the remaining readings. Okay, one by one, by the addition of the 4 ml, 5 ml, 6 ml, 7 ml, 8 ml, and last reading it is the 9 ml. Okay, so we can complete that readings also.